Hi, I'm Kathy McStay of eXp Realty, serving Boston Metro West communities. I'm here with Jason Sobel of Pheasant Hill Home Inspections, who's going to show us what's in his bag.
Well, there's a lot of things in my bag, but my favorite tools, I'll kind of go through them pretty quickly. I think the number one has got to be the flashlight. Without the flashlight, I'm in the dark, right? We're all in the dark. And I have 3 batteries for this, so when it goes, I'm always prepared. The second thing I probably would say is my camera. My reports are just packed with photos, and you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words. I take somewhere between 175 and 225 photos on every job. Most of them get in the report.
Wow.
Binoculars come in handy from time to time if I'm trying to see a chimney or something that's at a distance. I do find that the zoom on my camera is almost as good as the binoculars, so a lot of times I'll just zoom in as close as I can. This is just a little multi-tool that I carry with me, and it gets me out of trouble in a lot of situations. There have been situations where my electric powered screwdriver, the battery goes on me, and the only way I can open up a electrical panel is by using this tool. So it helps me out in some difficult situations. Let's see, this little guy right here is called a sniffer. It probably has another name, but it sniffs gas. It will detect natural gas that's leaking, although so will our nose usually, but also any kind of combustion gases around a furnace or a hot water heater that might be spilling out and leaking back into the room. This will sniff it out. This is a thermometer. It's an infrared thermometer. I often think I may be able to take my temperature with it. It may even work that way, but it's for pointing at a baseboard, a forced hot water heater or a radiator or a vent in the roof or a ceiling of a room to see if there's any heat or cooling coming out of it. Recently I added this little guy to my arsenal, and this is tremendous. It's a drone, obviously, and it allows me to see a roof. It allows me to see the top of a chimney, which you can pretty much never see from the ground. So I found this drone to be extremely valuable, and it's just a fun toy to have. And then finally, my ladder. This is the thing that usually gets my clients most interested, because it comes right out of the trunk. I'll say to them, I'm going to go out to my car and get my ladder, and they're thinking, wait a minute, he just drove up in a Honda Accord. We didn't see any ladder. But in my trunk is this little guy. And it's no small ladder. I don't usually even open it up this far, but you can't see it, but there's 4 more rungs that I could go. And that's about as high as I usually would ever want to climb anyway. And that's my ladder.
And that's your bag.
And there's a few other things in here, but moisture meter, headlamp,